Now for the third stage.
Once the ultimate evil had escaped from the depths, still fettered to the throne, it traveled to wreak terrible vengeance on those who had done this, heavily supported by its little snots. The first target was Paladin Robert, now King of the Alliance. He had withdrawn to the quiet surroundings of his hunting lodge. There, he would be the perfect victim.
What about a boar to finish this? This is so much more lore rich and more sassy. And I just take inspiration from things without a need to ride to adapt it very much. So here it goes.
According to scouts, King Robert spent most of his time strolling around his hunting lodge garden reciting poetry. Soon his poetry would turn into mournful ballads. The vengeful evil thirsted to defeat the Alliance's king and mount his head on the wall as a trophy. Whoops, of course, I really mean that he wanted to take all of King Robert's cookies away. Better play it safe, or the age classification folks will be after me. Before that, however, the ultimate evil had to do a bit of work on the dungeon. Otherwise, it wouldn't be able to fund even a small army made up of a few orcs.
Now, just right click. I forgot, I'm not a dungeon one. I just follow the gold and it usually leads you somewhere. This is not an easily mined one, is it? And probably something on the other side of this. Like this. I have only 3 snots, so I'm going to make a few more. Your dungeon can get very ugly if you just mine this, but there is the filling function also. All is well. And this is an entrance. It's a passage. I can actually use it. It's not a hero entrance anymore. It's an overworld passage. Surface passage or something. Like that. Hire 3 orcs. I need a brewery. A brewery. That thing. Before that, cannot I? So make money here. And its entirety.
The restricted evil was only able to call upon orcs and little snots. But there had been rumors that some goblins were hiding out in a cave somewhere close by.
There are too many maps, man.
Would be sure to
Insane.
follow this line of inquiry. The first brewery was completed. Soon beer would be flowing like a river, and an Oktoberfest atmosphere would pervade all. Would the ultimate evil put the beer baron out of business? Ugh, such a duff reference.
How much does enough cost? Not so cheap.
The strategy guidebook, Dungeons for Dummies, says, mountains don't always just consist of rocks and stone, but may also include natural as well as artificial caves and rooms. These usually contain treasures and dangers to make digging around underground more exciting.
This all hard to mine thing. They have no treasury. I'm at my limit.
The first treasury was complete. Soon 3 evil little snots would fill it with gold. You know the golden rule, right? Whoever has the gold makes the rules. The ultimate evil should never forget to keep a watchful eye on its bear and goat stores. If its creatures can't help themselves whenever they need to, they will get angry. Ah.
I can need a few more of these. You're doing fine.
The warmongering evil had hired the first order. As ancient wisdom says, violence is a solution, usually the only one. Another orc entered the service of the military savvy evil. The horde was growing and prospering. The ultimate evil slowly made itself closely underground. Although it was a sensible thing, there was a large and lovely cruel world out. The time to attack appeared to be right. On the surface, in the tavern of a small, miserable village, some adventurers gathered. They were acquiring Dutch courage for their visit to the dungeon by downing several beers. The dungeon had to be destroyed.
To send a unit to the surface, grab it with the hand of Taha and release it over the dungeon entrance. It will pass through the entrance and appear on the surface. I'm still on my economic game, man. Do not force military upon me.
There are enemies in your dungeon. The heroes didn't know what had hit them, as several orcs bore down from nowhere and annihilated them. This group of heroes had plundered their last dungeon, but there would be more. That poor bunny! How could you? The vile evil, in a display of ruthlessness, vented its anger on this sweet little bundle of fur.
Succession of evil. Where is it? My succession. I should destroy it to see it.
The throne room is under attack.
They told me the adventures had died. Some shit.
Defend the throne room.
Should I go back? The guy told me clearly. Take this shit. I unlocked it. Where did those shit come from? Ay, ay, ay. Okay. I kind of hurt, but it's okay. Kind of dying. Getting some experience too, hey? Cool. That thing about heroes leveling up and I having to level up all my units for souls was awful. Holy shit. Just painful. I have run out of treasure room. Oh, you came from here. One armor. I need a lot of treasury rooms, I noticed. Wow, you just standing there, people. Destroy the alliance. This is very much.
A delicious rumble announced the fact that the village's last house had crashed to the ground. There would be no more heroes meeting there to seek out the dungeon of the destruction of hungry evil. The hunting lodge of King Robert lay in the north. It was there that the ultimate evil would finally get its long-awaited
tank.
revenge. However, it looked pretty damn well guarded. Maybe it should first visit the cave to the west, inhabited by a clan of goblins, where the cunning evil could do a little negotiating. It's payday.
Plus one level. There's no natural healing to be had. Where does that lead? I need more space, man. Oh yeah, this is cool. Now I have entered there. Dock. Other dungeons. Apart from the dungeon in the other world, there may be also be other cellars, vaults, and dungeons. They do not have their own minimap. However, you can use the region panel on the left above the map to select your creatures. Region panel? Oh. Hello there.
The goblin leader prostrated himself joyfully before the ultimate evil, and immediately dispatched 2 goblins into its dungeon with a few plans for a new room, a tinkerer's cave. This was built as quickly as possible.
There's a single passage in there for somewhere. Cool.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Damn, I don't have any fighting force. I cannot get them. Holy shit.
The tinkerer's cave was built. It could, however, only be used as a warehouse, as it lacked the workshop that the insidious evil's goblins needed.
In a production room such as the Tinker's Cave, the various work units will be shown in the detail window at the bottom. You can select each unit individually and set a research item for production.
Quick as a flash, evil placed a creator mat in the tinkerer's cave. A sparkling new creator mat rids the tinkerer's cave of the expansion hungry evil. A goblin will be able to work well in here, producing toolboxes. A few of these boxes will now be needed in order to invent a trap. The movie evil waited patiently.
Where is my book? It's selected means highlighted. Research a trap. Opa. Opa. There is some mighty treasure in there.
It's payday.
The efficiency is growing. I have 2 goblins, they take no population. Chieftain of Kite, little snot. I'll make another snot and help with my life. To get a goblin chief, not I.
As cowardly as the goblins were, their creativity more than made up for this. They proudly presented the treacherous evil with their plan for a tedious trap. With a silent evil cackle, it quickly buckled down to setting the trap.
Place a trap. Trap. Why do you want me to put it on? No. 2 EP. I placed it, or didn't you build it now? This is blackness. I want to dig through this blackness, it's very weird. First of all, deselect everything you have selected. Then click on the trap button on the action window, select the trap and left click on the pen, select the roller, it's not to fill the house raise, I think escape, then plot over the construction side of the trap to build. Bottom. Apart from the little snots, the creatures will quickly grow bored when they are walking. If they have gotten too bored, they will wander through your dungeon and look for a diversion. This often ends up in them abusing little snots, which prevents them later from doing their job. In addition, their boredom dissipates slowly over time. They're also in their game.
The dungeon of the ultimate evil was full of gelatinous cubes, invisible gelatinous cubes. Job done. The trap was finished and ready to be found by a hero. This is going to be so much fun. Just at that moment, a particularly powerful dwarf warrior appeared in the dungeon. How he suddenly arrived at this precise time was indeed most odd, but his presence was more than welcome. He was going to be a guinea pig for the trap.
Dwarf warrior. Effectively split.
Even the strong dwarf warrior didn't stand a chance against the treacherous traps and powerful monsters of the invincible evil. He bit the dust. So much for a game of dwarves. The dungeon's defenses were now clearly much improved, but the hunting lodge still remained well protected and impregnable. There was nothing that the ultimate evil could do. The task was impossible. So the evil withdrew, bent and broken, let feelings of revenge ebb away, and instead took up looking after those cute, teeny trees. What are they called again? Bonsai, yes, that's it. The end. Pretty unsatisfactory, huh? Of course, that wasn't the end. In reality, the indefatigable evil paid the goblin pain another little visit. The goblin leader would hopefully spit out something useful after a few more slabs.
How do I heal this guy, man? Not like that. Damn, man, he had a power.
Evil couldn't wait to explore the further possibilities of the dangerous cave. In particular,
Fuck me, he had something
they
good.
found a way to cure its
Explorer
aging
Ironclad. It was the tanky man.
research.
Oh, sadness. Oh, I have to research the hospital. The hospital. I can just go with this one. Pay for your sins. Where's my book?
The Clarendon Evil had researched the hospital. This would enable its units to quickly recover from their injuries, once it had been built, that is.
What size does it need to be?
A rat's nest has been unearthed. Payday!
Where? Oh, there it is. Did I just give the book to one of these? I did. The Abatinant. Abystinant. What does it do? It was the Explorer, man. This freaking game is broken. Just lost another book.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Oh, you want me to beat up.
A few heart slaps were enough to motivate the leader of the goblins to set off the ultimate evil. As it transpired, there was an old tunnel which had been previously used as an escape. This connected the goblin cave with the vaults of the hunting lodge. The goblin leader voluntarily made a goblin assassin available to the hard-hitting evil to help infiltrate the lodge. The cheerful evil was pleased with his support. An assassin was a decent melee fighter, but its actual strength lay in its ability to make itself invisible. This was, of course, tested out immediately.
How? There's no spell here, man. You to kill me, man.
Despite the powerful invisibility skill, it was advisable for the ultimate evil to be cautious. Some opponents had such highly trained observation skills that they were actually able to see invisible units. A locked door prevented the assassin from progressing. It would have taken a long time for him to have opened it with sheer brute force using weaponry. Thankfully, he had a suitable skill with which he could deactivate doors, and more importantly, traps.
I died.
And so the negligent evil probably allowed the only really vital unit in his mission to die. The goblin leader sighed and put his second best assassin at evil's disposal.
Well, that's the game's fault. It's not available. Or was it? Got confused by that invisibility appearance.
The caring evil had good-naturedly built a hospital for its suffering creatures. It, however, still lacked a hospital bed. Little Snods would then bring any units there that had been injured in the dungeon. The first hospital bed had been built. Wounded units could now be healed in the hospital. Little Snods would also be able to bring defeated creatures here so that they could be nursed back to health.
Well, I'm being unable to pass to this goblin now. Fuck me, dead.
Payday!
Yes, I'm here. Oh my.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
I cannot select this sheet mode. What do you expect me to do now? I'm going to save it and I'm going to load it to see if that debugs that thing. Okay. Well, that's not what I had just saved. But I have my hospital. Am I researching the hospital? I'm not researching the hospital. Well, the saves are kind of shit. Just left this guy without a thought. Holy cow. And the hat is dying.
On the board, he recognized that the warrior princess there was extremely powerful. The goblin assassin would be best advised to avoid any contact with her. A Gobobot was being forced to make miserable repairs in the lodge. A brief feeling of what he thought might be sympathy passed through the sensitive evil, but this actually turned out to be a mighty belch. Naturally, it would free the useful Gobobot anyway.
Kill the dog, guys, if really. I'm kind of dying. That's my experience. Oh yeah. Just watch.
Convinced by the assassin's attempt at rescuing it, the Gobobot joined the horde and succeeded in showing its tormentors a real hot time. Its ability to more or less ignore range damage and set fire to large areas would come in very handy.
I died.
And so the negligent evil promptly allowed the only really vital unit of this mission to die. The Goblin took his side and put his second best assassin at evil's disposal at the basement exit.
This is a spawner.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
I stopped my exploring. There is much gold to be had.
Good God, won't these stop letting mission-critical units die? Not that I've got any sympathy for those ones, but it's really beginning to hold things up here. Collect another assassin from the basement exit.
How did he die, man? Because I ignored him and went out to do something. There's a lot of enemies here.
The hunting lodge was completely destroyed. The vengeful evil gave itself a very self-satisfied pat on the back. The time was right to concentrate on King Robert. He was in his renowned garden reciting his much less renowned love poems. The lyrically challenged evil had no time for poetry and would soon make this tangibly clear to him.
The assassin's kind of very weak.
The king was accompanied by a pixie who was able to cast powerful healing magic. Any direct attack would be suicidal. Mercifully, the omniscient and helpful narrator was at hand. He pointed out to the impatient evil that the pixie went off from time to time in order to check that all was well, and much more importantly, eat her supper in a little camp to the south.
Oh yes, now that's some damage.
The pixie bounced over to eat her meal. The ultimate eat, the annoying little pixie, had spoken
2
of a
levels.
healing spell. The crafty mining evil sculpted a fan from her wings. Now it was time to look for King Robert and ensure his early demise.
Experience. Oh yes.
And the ultimate evil had received its well-deserved revenge. But there were still many more heroes out there who deserved to bite the dust. Their time would come.
And this was it. There's not much dungeon building actually, but it's very good.